Welcome back to Real TV, and I'm Stephen King, the real Stephen King. And man, y'all make sure y'all hit that like, share, and subscribe button. You know, Real TV was created to let people know about the reality of this world that we living in. And it's crazy out here. You have so many people that'll go to the ultimate extremes to get in positions only to hurt others. And in the world is dangerous, the people who most people in everyday life, good so-called citizens of America, rely on the various police departments in order to secure their protection, safety, and peace within their communities. But what happens when these same individuals that are responsible, quote unquote, for protecting the peace become the breakers of that peace? Y'all check this story out, man. And these six sheriffs, six officers, they deserve life in prison. But I'm going to let y'all watch the video, and I'll be back with my comments later.
A judge sentencing former Rankin County Sheriff's Deputy Hunter Alward to about 20 years in prison and Deputy Jeffrey Middleton to more than 17 years after last year's attack on Michael Jenkins and Eddie Parker in Braxton, Mississippi.
I appreciate the justice system, man. It's been a harder year.
Prosecutors say in January of 2023, Elward and Middleton, along with three other deputies and a Richland police officer, burst into their home after a white neighbor called about suspicious activity. The officers arriving, calling Jenkins and Parker racial slurs, and arresting the two men without probable cause to believe they had committed any crime, according to investigators. Authorities say they then sexually assaulted the two men, shocked them with tasers for roughly 90 minutes, and poured liquids like milk and alcohol over their faces.
I relive this every day.
According to court documents, Elward also shot Jenkins in the mouth and instead of providing medical aid while he was bleeding on the floor, staged a cover-up involving drugs and a gun.
If you look at me, I'm looking at him, and we sat there for a minute, and he pulled the trigger.
Elward apologizing to both Jenkins and Parker in court Tuesday.
For, what, is given and what is done, I forgive that part. But other than that, he still did, what he did, and he has to be punished for that.
Prosecutors say some of the officers called themselves the Goon Squad for their willingness to use excessive force and not report it. The officers have not responded to ABC News' requests for comment. All of the officers have pleaded guilty to a slew of federal and state charges, including deprivation of rights under color of law and obstruction of justice. The others are also expected to be sentenced later this week. Rena Roy, ABC News, New York.
Yeah, these officers definitely was living up to their name. Goon Squad. Animals. In every sense of the word. They are these men. They tortured these men. Abused these men in some of the worst type of ways that a human being could harm another human being, and has the nerve to issue out an apology in court. Not because of what he did, but because he got caught. Because I'm pretty sure these quote-unquote officers are responsible for the harm and torture of other black people. This is how scandalous these people are. In 20 years, 17 years is definitely not enough for the kidnap, the R, and the complete torture and dehumanization of human life of these two individuals that was accosted by these demons. And I don't understand from the depths of my heart how anyone could be forgiven of devils. These people are devils. You should have no forgiveness in your heart for getting awed by these men, for getting tortured by these men, by getting kidnapped by these men. What is there to have compassion in your heart for these kind of devils. That is complete foolishness. And I wonder who is it behind these people that represent these people and allow these people to make these type of statements out into the public arena as if this behavior is acceptable. This is unacceptable behavior. And for the people out there that say, oh, it's not all cops, the thing is, when you become an officer, it's your responsibility to be a good cop, to do good things. You don't get any extra benefits by being a good police officer. That's your job. That's your responsibility. So when you go out and break the law, when you go out and be against the law in every sense of the word, you should deserve the ultimate punishment. Life in prison. And there's plenty of people around and across America that have gotten life in prison for lesser. Open your eyes to the world that you're living in, people. This is not a game. These people exist. And just as racist as these officers are in Mississippi, they're the same in Chicago, they're the same in New York, they're the same in Arkansas, they're the same in Georgia. And some of them share your same skin color. Because it's an ideology. It's an indoctrination that these people have received. And they take it in wholeheartedly. And they're out on a hunt. But y'all let me know what y'all think about this story, man. Y'all like, share, and subscribe. Leave a comment down below. And let me know what y'all think should have happened to these convicts. The Officer 6, the Goon Squad. But I'm going to talk to you guys later, man. I'm Stephen King, the real Stephen King. And may the peace and blessings of the Most High be upon you. And you open your eyes. Because this world is a very dangerous place. Talk to you guys later.